Hi folks, it's time to cut the asparagus down for the winter. When it starts to turn brown like this, you know that it's time to get it down. And what you do is just cut it down off right at the ground level. And you want to get rid of the stalks because it can form a fungus, and you don't want that on your asparagus. So you just really want to get rid of that. Take it somewhere and just trash it. Before I start cutting, I wanted to show you here we have berries, and these berries contain seeds. Now I'm just going to pick a couple off here. You can see we've got the sweet potato vines growing up in the asparagus as well. They just go everywhere. But these little berries have seeds in them. You squeeze them open and they're juicy inside, and you see there's two little seeds in that one, and it looks like one little seed in that one. And you dry those out, and you plant them in January. Diane will tell you more about that.
Hi, it is mid-October in Pennsylvania, and time to actually start, as we're shutting down the garden, to cut down our asparagus ferns for the winter. You always cut the ferns off, and I came out today to actually start to clean this up a bit and see where our spaces were, where we might need to add some for next year. And I found something absolutely magical as I came around. I'll show you. Look what has happened. My asparagus ferns have gone to seed pods. Isn't that incredible? All over the patch is seed pods. So I'm gonna actually collect them today. I'll show you how. And I'm gonna store the seeds for next year, because we actually have some spaces in our patch. Our patch is about 2 feet wide, about 8 feet long in our backyard. It actually is the border between our neighbors' back half of our yard and their yard. And it's actually quite lovely when it's all ferny and green. I absolutely love asparagus. Besides the taste of it, which is incredible, I love the components, what it carries for our bodies. It's loaded in B6 and vitamin A, which is really important for our skin. It has folic acid in it, but my favorite thing is it has tons of silica. Silica is a mineral that's so important. We don't always realize that, but for our connective tissue, our ligaments and our tendons, and all the connection inside of our body. So asparagus is an incredible plant to have in your garden. And the beauty of it is that once it gets developed, it's a perennial. It comes back every year by itself. You do have to clean it up in the fall, but it'll come up in spring and it'll last. We'll eat on it for about 2.5 months. Early April, it'll start to come up really beautifully, and we keep eating it through May and then a little bit into June, and then it'll start to go to fern. And the other fun part about asparagus, if you've never grown it, I'm really promoting get asparagus in your garden, is that you can actually see it grow. It grows like 6 inches a day, and from every plant that you put in, you get about 16 spears will come up from each plant. It'll just keep producing and keep producing. Absolutely amazing, fun plant to have in your garden. The other thing is that's so amazing that they'll last, this patch will last for 10 to 20 years, I've been told. This one is 6 years old, and I'm trying to decide if I've seen red berries before this year, but I don't remember it before for the pods to come out this beautiful and this detail. So I'm going to actually harvest them. At least this will be my first time this year, because we do have some spacious areas in here where the plants have stopped already at 6 years, and maybe we have some chipmunks around here that have, you know, gone down and messed with the root system or something. But I am gonna collect the seeds today. I'll show you how I'm gonna do that. And what I'll do is I'm gonna clean them up and dry them and then store them. And then next mid-January, I'm gonna pot them and let them get established about 4 weeks until February. Mid-February, I'll put them in larger pots. We'll go from the little pots to these bigger pots to let the root system get, and we'll let them in there till mid-April, and then we'll stick the new little plants that we have from our garden, restocked our own source of asparagus, our own asparagus bed, and also shared with any of our neighbors that we might want to share that wants to start an asparagus patch. But I'm really excited to show you this. So the first thing to do is just to get some of the berries, pull them off of the fern. I just get a little bowl and I just squeeze the juice out of the berry, and right there you see this seed. It automatically just pops out, and each berry has like 3 to 5 seeds in them. You can see them laying in the cup. Those are all seeds out of just a couple berries. So I'm going to actually just squeeze all of these berries, pop seeds out of them, lay them on the paper towel, let them dry out, and then I'll store them for till January. But I have all these little berries to pick off now. It's quite fun, quite rhythmic, quite satisfying. That the asparagus, before we chop it down for this year again and put it to rest, that it will first of all give back seed for the next year's harvest. Pretty amazing.
Just like buzzing somebody's hair off. You know, these things are great. I love them. They're tremendous. But this oscillates back and forth this way, blades on it. You don't have to have this, just makes it easier. This one's electric. You can get them cordless. But here's what you do. So as you take a look down here, you can see this lattice work. And the lattice work was put in after the asparagus was first planted. And I put this lattice to sort of kind of keep it contained. And asparagus is really famous for growing outside of the area. It spreads. And you can see it did spread here quite a bit. And we're not complaining about that because that's in the springtime. That's some wonderful asparagus spears. So I'm going to take my tool and get going. So as you can see, it makes pretty quick work of it. And you just get these guys out of here and get rid of them. Pretty cool though, aren't they? After getting your asparagus cut down for the season, it's important to cover those nubs with about 4 to 6 inches of fresh wood chips. Or you can use manure. Works very well. But you want to cover them for the winter.
Can't be more fun than this, right, Chris?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Picking berries.
What kind of berries? You know what this plant's called?
No.
Asparagus.
Asparagus.
Yeah. And you're holding the bowl. And you're not going to drop it, are you?
No.
And you gave me a sticker.
Yeah.
For working hard. I got a sticker.
I got more stickers.
I know. We're having fun, right?
Yes.
Is work fun?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Look at these berries. Oh my
There's so
goodness.
many.
Look at these. There's so many. You know the neat part? Inside of every berry, guess how many seeds are inside?
How many?
Sometimes 3, sometimes 5, sometimes 7.
8?
8. I don't know. I never saw 8, but I have seen 7. That's the most I've ever seen. We're picking berries and sing a song, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good job, buddy. Thank you for helping me.
What's it mean when they're yellow?
That means he's dried up. Now you can just throw him down.